Hello.
Hi, Dalton. How you doing? Hi,
Good
mate.
morning.
Morning.
How you doing? You
Hi.
okay?
Yeah. How are you?
Oh, good, thank you. Good. Good, yeah. It's crazy, crazy time, that's for sure.
Yeah, you look tired, man.
Oh, it's so busy at the moment. We are obviously in that whole transition of cost across two seasons.
Right.
Um, and it's actually a good position. We're actually doing, as a business, incredibly well. We just had an update with Sean a few minutes ago. And we're in a position now around to rush stock in, and literally we can't keep up with it at the moment. Sales are, I think last week were plus 48 or 50%. I think it's a great time to all the changes that's happened in the business and all of the decisions taken are really starting to pay off.
Great. Good to hear.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's a really good position at the moment, and there's lots of repeats coming through on Spring Summer 25 that we're trying to get through now quickly, and then we've got obviously the Autumn Winter 25 that we're working on, but already we're wanting to pull some of that forward. For some of the wholesalers are asking for early buys on a lot of things, so we're planning to send out an early buy in around about 3 weeks. And there's a couple of the styles on there that are on your list anyway, so they're going to be important. And I think also that lots of the changes that we've done in the business are really starting to pay off with the consumer as well. Obviously, we've got the new website; it's looking a whole lot better. We've obviously got a complete new product range coming through, which is really starting to take on sales, which is resulting in what we're seeing at the moment. And some other decisions we've taken as well, as you know, with all the delisting and all of the closing down of the non-profitable stores in the USA, and it's all starting to come through. So where the plan was about a 3-year plan to turn around where we were last season, when you think, as you know, we were the net loss of the business of about 148 million last year, is already on plan to make profit probably in the next 12 months. We're down to minus 40 on this figure that we've just run out to release today, so we've already clawed back 100 million.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's all going well. The brand's being received in a much. It's like it's always having like a fresh set of eyes and in the marketplace as well. We were in with Next this week. We've been in with a lot of wholesalers in Spain. There's been lots of really positive things going on as well. So lots going on in the background. Hence, we're all sort of feeling a bit the moment.
So how's the collaboration with Next, the kids stuff? Is it doing well as well?
That seems to be received really well. We're just waiting for them. I think the orders are all going to be confirmed in the next 2 weeks as well. So for them to launch, obviously they've done the press launch, they've done the sort of all the branding and on the online launch, and then they're placing their orders in the next week or so. And they're hoping to obviously get product into or online just after Christmas. So again, that's another great partnership with them. We have them in this week. Sean was just telling us earlier they came in, I think on Tuesday, to look at the new Autumn 25 mainline range. And on that they've increased their budget 20% to buy into our mainline range as well now. So that's having a good effect, not only on the kids but also on the adult apparel as well.
At the moment on the main line, and then
Hi.
sorry,
Morning.
hi, sorry, and they've asked Julian to work with them directly to kind of curate a range for them, to help them to drive their own mainline sales with Superdry, not just on kids. So we're getting really, that's just wrong. As Martin said, they just increased their budget by 20%. So it's looking really, really positive.
Great.
And we're really driving the wholesale side of the business right now. We're also working with a new partner in Spain as well, which could be tens of millions pounds worth of sales for us, which is really good. So our wholesale side is really a big focus of the business right now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if Martin's already said this, but our e-com site has been completely redeveloped now. So e-com sales have really started to pick up as well. So generally, we're in a really, really good place. The business is in a very good, strong place right now. So it's doing really well. Lots of positivity.
Okay, great. Oh. So any plan coming over again?
So we just actually went to Turkey, and now I'm going back to Turkey again, and then I'm going to India this month.
Oh.
I think that we're going to be coming to Asia, hopefully sort of just after Chinese New Year, because Julian's pretty fully booked now until Christmas, and he really wants to come over to Asia. So we are definitely going to be looking into this, maybe setting up maybe booking a showroom space for him and getting all the suppliers to come to one place, maybe in Shenzhen or Hong Kong or something. So I think he's looking into that now. But yeah, hopefully we can do that kind of just after Chinese New Year, maybe for SS26.
All right. Yeah.
Okay. Carson, I can't be on this call for very long. I'll leave it because I'm on another call, but I just quickly jumped on.
Yeah.
Just to really kind of express my concerns over this business with PackPack.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually quite worried about our relationship.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really worried about the prices we've seen from you. We've cross-costed some of your business, and we're seeing like between $5 and $10 difference in cost.
Mm-hmm.
And we're even seeing you way above our turkey prices, which has never ever happened before.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks to me, honestly, like, and I'm going to be bad cop here. Martin and Isha can be good cop for a change. But it looks to me like you just don't really want to work with us, to be honest with you. And I think that's really sad, because when I look at these prices, I just think it's really, really such a letdown, to be honest with you. We're seeing like these margins are absolutely shocking, and it's not really sustainable, I'm afraid. So I'm kind of the bearer of bad news on this call. So we're going to have to really sort something out, because this business is turning a corner, and at the moment it doesn't look like you're on board with us with these prices. I would call them piss off prices, if I'm being really honest.
Mm-hmm. But I'm not sure what price Turkey quoting. If I don't want to work, I just don't want to get this call and just say no, I'm busy, and I just walk away. So this is not. That's why we have that's why we have to have a call. So let me explain. So that you know what, every all the times when we work together, like with Martin or like that, I try to give all the aggressive prices. But when in return the quantity, or Superdry, you fix the pack tag is only for the fashion styles. So quantity coming over is just really small sometimes, 500 pieces, 1,000 pieces or like that. I don't mind doing the small piece as small quantity for you guys, but you have so many splits on a like distribution on DC or like that. All these hidden costs you didn't count, but I am paying on it. So I can see some order. I cannot give you a name right now. It's a 500 pieces, but you are split over like 4 or 5 times the shipment over, and now that you change now you changed the port from Shenzhen to Xiamen. That's true, it's kind of like actually from Felix store. You're asking me to do in Liverpool.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, why don't you just say no at the time, and then we'll sort it out? Well, so when that happens, all you need to do is say, I can't do this, and then our team will have to sort it out. You can't accept that and later on double our prices.
You know your quantity. Now that we all don't know what the quantity is, and I'm quoting you prices. So later on, we got to know that 100 pieces or 1,000 pieces. Should I say no after that time? I'm sure definitely no. I can't let you let down.
You have to say. I think at the time that happens, you have to have a meeting with Keith, myself, and Helen, who is the head of our production planning team. And you need to say, look, this isn't really workable for me. It's making this business really difficult, and we need to sort something out. We work with a gold vein in Cambodia, and they had exactly the same problem, and so we just helped to consolidate their shipments. If the suppliers don't tell us that there's a problem, then we don't know that there's a problem. We can't do anything about it. We can't then just go later on, oh, the prices are double because of all this hassle. The prices must stay competitive, and then we must deal with the problem separately.
But
There's always a
but
workaround.
no matter no matter before and before or after, the price is still there. I'm going to keep it on the FOB. So if the price is not coming to my pocket,
these
though.
prices right now, we can't. I mean, based on these prices, I think there's one style here that we can put with you right now, which is the and even that's not great.
And I think that
there's the merchant textured crew jumper. Oh no, sorry. Maybe that's one style that we can put with you because you pretty much it's almost the same as last year. And the Fair Isle high neck jumper, 2 stars only that we can put with you this season, which is terrible. Knitwear, Carson, is doing really, really well for us at the moment, by the way. So we're seeing huge buys come through on our knitwear, and that's the direction that Julian and Sean are moving in very much. So we put probably 50 styles into 50 new options into work in Turkey when we went on the last trip. We can certainly look to develop some of those new styles with you as well, but based on these prices, it's completely impossible. So really, that's kind of what I needed to say to you today. I will leave you with Martin and Anisha. Sorry, Martin, to go through them. But you know, I'm really, really disappointed that we've got some of these are double where they were last year. There's one at $33, which is completely insane. That's more than a blimmin' Everest jacket, for God's sake.
That style for especially you got to see the style, man. Like the Intarsia, I'm sure you're talking about the Intarsia half zip jumpers. I've dived into all this style together actually. That's $22. I don't know where you're coming from. It's not my style actually. So you swing it over to me and the samples is in your hand and you're asking me to do the SMS samples. Sure, you like it. So this is the samples is already way heavy. It's 30 pounds garment. What I can change on it. And the other style is a viral style. In the viral style that you're talking about, last year we're doing it, but you give me a target price of $10. How can I swap? How can I cut off $4 from the previous prices? I can't do it as well.
Where are you on your SMSs, Carmen?
Sorry.
Where are you on the SMSs? On the SMS production? Have you already made it?
The yarn just arrived at our factory, and now we are under processing.
I mean, I don't know what to do about this, to be honest.
And also my point of view is now the dollars versus your sterling is you are much favorable, and the target price is much lower than last year. I don't know how to work as well actually.
I mean, this price we had last year at $18. We had this at 18 last year. I think we're going to just need to have some creative suggestions. Is there a lot of background noise? Is that me? Sorry.
I think so.
It's Helen's table here.
Sorry. Yeah, Carson, I'm going to leave you with Martin and Nisha now because I've got to join another call.
No
but
problem.
Honestly, please work through these because otherwise the SMSs are going to be a waste of time and money. Okay.
Yeah, let's see.
Right.
I do my best. Thank you, Nick. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. See you later.
Yeah. See ya.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
It's really noisy in the office this morning. Yeah. So on the styles class, sorry, there's so much noise in here this morning. We might have to move in a second. Yeah, so on the ski styles, the 2 ski styles, those 2 there. I mean, I appreciate that, like you said, there's a weight in those, but we had those frost frosted again in China, just so they're not in Cambodia or anything in China, and they're coming in at the half slip at 25, and I think it's 19.
Which style are you talking about? Which one are you talking about?
2 ski styles. Yeah, the 2 ski styles. So the après ski half zip and the roll neck. So we had those costed in China. They're coming in at 25, 35, and 19, 15. Now, obviously, the ski, I don't appreciate there's any volume in those. There isn't. There'll probably be sort of 1,200, 1,500 pieces. But at the moment, as Nicola says, because obviously we're trying to retail this at $69.99, obviously at $30 on the half six, on a 69. Well, you can work that out yourself. It's not even worth trying to market that out at that price. It's just not going to work. So I think on that one, even the price. Okay, I appreciate that the supplier has quoted 25, but even at 25, it's.
Martin, did you see the samples with the others already?
Yes, I've got them in here on my desk. So what they did
is it apple to apple, or they changed the yarn?
No. We literally shared them the design pack. So they costed like for like, and I got them to cost three things really, which was the two ski styles because they're heavy and as you say, there's a lot of stitch work in that. Mm-hmm. There was the slouchy crew because obviously. From my point of view, the slouchy crew is the key one here with you guys because that's where the volume's going to come. Because that slouchy package is one of the core packages, and it's also in the tender. And on the slouchy styles, they were on the mock neck jumper. They're at $12.60. That's the key one for me is the slouchy. Mm-hmm. Your latest price on Mainstone this morning was 16, so they're sort of 10% cheaper. But that slouchy package is the one package out of everything. That's where there's the volume going to come.
Yeah. So Martin, sorry, how about the crew neck jumper? That other suppliers?
They haven't costed that, but when I look at so if I look at the package, so what I did is I asked them to quickly check. So I got them to cost things like the premium wrapping jumpers, the slouch, the ski, and the interest pattern crew. They're between 11 and 28% lower FOB price than what you give me this morning, mate. So from our point of view, the slouchy, the crew, and the mock neck jumper, they're both the same retail price. So from my point of view, you would end up getting the same target from those because essentially it's the same thing. It's just a slightly different neck shape. And as I say, the quote we've had on the mock neck is 12.60, the best quote.
12%. But the slouchy crew, this one, right? Mm-hmm. Slouchy crew is a repeat style, as you say. What I can do is only keep on the last year's price, $14. I don't have $2 margin here. I don't know the others how's they work on the yarn or something.
As I say, they've got the same details and made sure that they had exactly the same. They've got everything.
This style is look like easy, but the difficult part is on the linking, especially the yarn is elasticity. So on the linking, it's more time consuming. That's why I have to pay more for the linking. This is
not like you said, the yarn. It's only a 40 acrylic.
No, that's why I'm saying the yarn is cheap and an easy one. But again, the linking part is the costly part. This is why.
That's the one that worries me the most is the slouchy package, because as you say, all the others are good styles, but they're not. You'll get some volume out of probably the Fair Arm and Donegal because they're very on trend, and the Intarsia styles, but the merchant things will probably only be small quantities because they're merchant, and the après ski will be small because they're niche pieces on ski. So if you take those out of the equation, you've got the slouchy pack, the Donegal and the Fair Arm, which is what's going to drive the volume. And at the moment, as Nick is saying, the only thing that's looking viable for us is the Fair Arm. With the 1510, that's probably the only one that's going to be workable. Like I say, the Intarsia one, we're going to have to come up with some really great ideas on that because at the moment, as I say, we're trying to sell that at £70, and at 33.10. Again, you can work that out in your head. It's not even worth selling by the time you take the VAT off that price. I think if we work on the slouchy pack, that for me is the bit where because as you say, the other styles, the Fair Isles, the Donegal's and the Intarsias, we can look at weight, we can look at the number of ends, we can look at the products, the things that have changed the price. For the slouchy pack, as you say, we've literally got yarn, link, press box. It's not really a lot more to do with it, is it?
Yeah.佢呢個諗住都係8000件嗰啲啦，係咪？
呢個萬一。
咁幾多個選物咧？
四個之後就係分3次咧，12次咧就。咁而家仲多人到啊。
Is there any chance we can reduce the lot of the shipment? Because like this slouchy style, we have done 11,000 pieces this year, but I have been shipping 12 times of it. If this all add together.
That's as Nick said, we've done that with Golf and the Golf makers. They do, as you know, they do all the core cotton things. And that's exactly what brands came to us and said the same thing. So what we did is we just saved up these orders and consolidated them, I think, into 2. So the production team will do that if you request that. And they have done it with that knitwear supply because they were the same thing. And also they've done it with one of their other non-knitwear, the product supplies in the south of China that obviously can't ship through Xiamen anymore. So they have to truck it all the way up to Shanghai as well. Yeah. So we've done it with them as well. So anything like that, just come back to myself and Helen, and they will happily consolidate. Because like you said, there's no point doing 11,000 units over 12 ship deliveries. Yes. It's just not cost effective.
Yeah, sorry, Martin, because this year we done some shipment and sent to the Shanghai to combine with other supplier, but sometimes that we because the small volume that we have already sent email to your merchandising team and asked for like early shipment and combine with the early with other shipment together, but they said sorry, we can't. We only can ship on time.
Sorry, mate, all we're saying is what Nicola and I are saying is, yes, you've gone back to our production team. What you need to do is just escalate that up to Helen and Nicola and myself to say, we can't do this.
Okay.
And they will work. Because obviously the merch team are like your merchandise team. If we came to your merch team and said, can we have this 3 weeks early to get, no, we can't. So then that's their first default position. Whereas if at least we come back to because Helen is the head of production and planning as well. So she can look at those a bit more objectively for you. And in conjunction with it, so we have done it for other suppliers, particularly our other knitwear supply, because they have the same issue. And obviously, when they're shipping from Cambodia, you know that very well. You can't keep shipping small lots from Cambodia. It has to come into a consolidated shipment.
Yeah.
Because I think that's slouchy as well this year, because if you've noticed there's extra colours in there, and then there's also the cardigan's been added now as well. I think those this season you're going to see quite a jump on those quantities as well. Because the other thing we've done as well on the slouchy mock neck as well, again, because of the success the business is having, they want to bring down. We used to sell the crew neck slightly cheaper than the mock neck, as in retail price, but we are going to bring them down to the same cost this year for the consumer. So hopefully that should drive a bit more value than that, because we're going to sell them both at the same retail price. Now, the one thing that we can say to you is we are looking at those forecasts early, and with our wholesale partners having so much demand, we're expecting to get the full forecast numbers in around 7 to 10 days. But that's going to help you quite a bit. Now, the other thing is the slouchy mock neck style is in the pre-buy. So if we can get a price, 2 seconds, I'm just seeing which colourways are in the early buy. If we can get these sorted, you'll actually be getting an order on these in around 2 to 3 weeks' time.
How many buys we are expecting this year? 4 buys or
5.
6?
So we get
5.
the same 5.
5 buys.
But So the two styles that we're hoping to buy in the pre-buy are the slouchy crew neck jumper in the oatmeal and black, and then the brushed oversized V-neck jumper in the white and the navy.
Okay. And the other thing, I have sent you an email that while you ask when you initiate these tender things, I did raise my hand and say, is Cambodia any chance I can open it again up again for you?
On the basic styles, because obviously your email was clear, you can't do the fashion styles there, which I appreciate. You can't. It's not viable for them to do the small styles. But yeah, Keith and I said back to Keith. He said he was going to just talk to you about it. So I went back and said, yes, if you want to submit the prices for Cambodia, and then the plan is, as and when, as Nicola said, we come out on the trip, hopefully, it might be Chinese New Year now, then the plan is to build a day to go and see you in Cambodia.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because especially the tender style is more price driven. So I thought I don't think I have a chance to win it in a China. Even though maybe even the same price with gold frame in Cambodia, you already just have a saving there. So definitely Cambodia is the only way to win the game. This is why I'm raising my hand. And again, you're not my white mouse in Cambodia anymore. I've shipped tons of it over there as well. So yeah, fashion style you can still stay in China. Yeah, but the tender style or like slouchy these styles definitely an option in Cambodia would be more wise idea.
Did you cost those? I mean, have you got the tender prices from?
Yes.
Have you the tender prices that you sent in, Carson? Are they based on these pieces being in Cambodia?
I think you have sent both price, right? China and Cambodia. China. Okay. All right.
Yeah, so
I can send you a Cambodia price. Yeah.
They are Cambodia.
No. We may just send it in the China prices, but we can send the Cambodia one because we didn't have your consent, so she stopped it.
Sorry, when Keith and I had a call about several things, and then we said based on the relationship, we should give you a go at doing that.
Yeah.
And he said, "Oh, that's fine. I'll speak to Carson." So I thought he'd already done that. My apologies.
Okay.
Feedback you directly.
Okay.
So yeah, not fine. As I said, as long as the factory, we all know it's fine, but as long as everything conforms. Now, I saw that he then sent me a document that I think it showed of the ownership of yourselves as well. So he sent me some documentation through, and I just asked him to follow that up with the usual audits.
Okay. So
where would we be on those slouchy styles if we went to Cambodia? Because I'm not going to hold you to it now. I'm just you and I talking. Is what would the benefit be now? Because say we're looking to go and probably book some of these in a couple of weeks. So if you go just to understand what that net saving would be.
Mm-hmm. So am I incorrect that now that you are more focusing on the slouchy and the
slouchy? I just think for me that is of the other styles we can talk about those because we can look at yarn weights, we can look at number of ends, number of plies, we can look at the different pieces to try and engineer those.
Yeah.
For me, if you look at this from a cash point of view for both myself and yourself, the slouchy where as you said you did 11,000 units. I think when the forecast comes through in a couple of weeks, that can be even double that. So it's for me that is where the profit for both of us is going to come, is in that slouch package. We can talk about the others in a second, but I just think this one could be the real focus because that's where your volume will sit.
So even I keep the same prices like this year, it's not workable for you?
And not at the moment, no. We are struggling on this now. So we struggled last year, and obviously now we've taken the price down as well.
But $10 target, I definitely can't do it. I don't have $4 for margin. That's the thing.
As I said, the other supply would cost it either $12.60. So for me, that would be where the target would really be now, because that's if you look at we've costed this a couple of ways, and that sort of $12.60 mark seems to be the average. So that would be the sort of target if we put those in Cambodia where we need to try and get to.
Mm-hmm. So 1260 is the what? Cambodia prices or the China prices now?
No, they're China prices.
That's China prices.
That's what they're offering, but.
抽成咁多，係，我做唔到嘅，除非真係俾出人計價嗰啲。
但係都做唔到，我冇咁其他去處，所以真係
又唔會做。
唔係嘅，但係因為佢哋分貨真係好難㗎，唔係講笑。
咁佢而家可以話
以前
整細啲啊嘛，我聽佢講嗰陣。
唔關事，真係唔關事。之前啊，茂利都做國街啊，唔係淨係茂利啊，嗰陣時台灣都係。
個菜價減1蚊，佢哋都唔夠㗎啦，即係。13蚊。
巴仙。
咩巴仙啊？
如果你講呢個。
我真係搞唔到嘅。意思下得唔得？唔整到咁多。係咯。我諗3%，都唔知啊。真係冇嘅意思。咁呢個咧？呢度應該差2蚊嘅。
重量有差，個重量。
差2磅啊？
係啊。
你俾咗 open course 佢啦，
係啊，要差2磅。喂，即基本上30分鐘啊，呢度12分鐘一齊。
So the crew leg and the mock leg, the other supplier quoting you the same prices.
Sorry, say again, Charles.
I said the mock leg and the crew neck, the other suppliers quoting you the same prices.
Yes. They're quoting one price across the package.
There's £2 different in the garment. 可唔可以整平整重整翻起呢件衫咧？好嘅。
好疏㗎啦，你拉唔翻嘅。佢唔係啊，佢呢件柳條嚟㗎，呢件單邊嚟㗎。
Weight difference, Carson, between the two. Yeah.
你織機都唔同。
Yeah, one is a jersey, the other one is the rib. Full needle. How to say prices?
Yeah, their mock neck prices, obviously the heavier one, and that's the one they quoted $12.60 on the mock neck. Did you say is the rib? And I do have the sample here as well.
What's the garment waist? Can you share?
It's the same. So the 2 seconds. Your details were. I've actually got it hanging up on my desk because we've got it hanging next to yours. But yeah, so on the statue mock net, that's 52 acrylic, 32 poly, 12 wool 4 elastane, single 13s, full cardigan, 7 gauge, one end, 8.65 pounds, dozen, size 10.
8.65磅，即係差唔多 size 10。
佢冇係 keep 喺交易先。 如果你唔計呢啲，你完全可以去到添，係咪先？我呢度就叫佢 trucking，呢度1蚊，呢度過4啦。呢14減12要6咯，佢就係根本都冇計呢啲。
我知啦，佢上海嚟嘅，咁咪唔使計咁多。
你唔明係咪上海？如果係，
就算係都係5毫子啫，佢都要俾呢個數㗎，即係佢就斬幾多次出去嗰個。
呢個佢自己佢個計佢都有呢個但係得佢飛佢可能會計唔到。佢個上海係應該咁佢唔計都冇講14蚊咁時間做得，係咪先？我都未計。咁我哋限佢幾多鋪咯，再咁講啫。佢話有咩事揾佢嘛，只聽佢講嘅啫。除非你行去一攞走啊！你行去一攞走嗰兩，一攞走唔得。2攞咯。你點2攞啫？你都4個，你5個拜啦，你都走5次啦。5個拜就5次。你5個拜就梗走5次啦。5個拜都唔會 group 埋一齊。梗唔會啦。你除非一個拜 group 1次，但係一個拜都可能分3次。3次我仲要分4個 DC， 5個 DC。
Martin, I think the different. Sorry, I think now the different. I think that now the different is on the shipping cost, the trucking cost. I don't know if the supplier how many times of trucking they are calculating. So in my point of view, you now have buy 5 is mean 5 times already, and you have 2 DC which is 10 times already on the shipping cost. So to be honest, the $14 I'm quoting, $1.50 is the trucking from Dongguan to Xiamen, number 1. Number two is the documentation fee. I can share to you. It's so transparent. If your other suppliers in Shanghai area, probably they are closer. The transportation for the local is much more cheaper. Number 1, and I don't think they have expecting 5 shipment or 10 as well. That's why the price. This is why the price different. I can see. Otherwise, the yarn price and CM cost, I don't think it's that's much different as well.
No, probably not, because as you say, they're working on the same way, same yarn, same comp. So there's not going to be a lot of difference in their base. They're in Hangzhou.
Yeah, this is why.
So they say the costs are not going to be a great deal difference.
Yeah. And are they new to Superdry? Because I just
no, I've been working with them on other products. They've got 2 factories, one doing soft separates, dresses, blouses, that kind of thing, and then one flat white factory doing knitwear. We just have never explored them with knitwear before.
Okay.
So they've been working with us for 4 years now.
Right. So I think that's the.
So they are used to the same shipping and splits and things, but on different product areas and dresses.
Yeah.
They do all those. There's party dresses that we do with all the sequins and that kind of thing. They do all that.
Right. Okay.
If we were to consolidate this down, and what would be the net cost difference between doing it in China and Cambodia? Is there any saving from a labour point of view in Cambodia?
So if it is $14, I think at least I can save you $1 already, because I don't have to ship from Dongguan to Xiamen, all this. Number 1. However, still 5-10 shipment there, so more or less there. So I would say it's $1 saving with if you're duty free.
Yeah. If we there's that'd be 13 and 15 essentially. I'm just going to put a note in saying estimated Cambodia cost. Obviously, like you said.
Yeah. But now you have 5 buy. If you can like consolidate like 2-3 times shipment. Because you have different, if you have even though 2-3 times shipment, which means I can consolidate the local transport. But when I hand over, you have distribution to different DC, like 2-3 DC. So they're charging me like 3 times of document charge already. So
which is about $150 a shipment as well for the documents.
係咪1000蚊度？700 1,500 RMB.
Yeah. Yes.
200 more or less $220 US.
Yes, I understand. I know one of the other suppliers quoted about $150 a different product.
Yeah.
But fine. So I think if you could have a look at actually costing those through in Cambodia and resubmitting as tender costs maybe could, based on a Cambodian version, and then if you can build that into the final cost breakdown.
Because I asked the mate to send you the cost sheet already in China. You let me know where I can eliminate the cost. It's really transparent. I'm doing 5% on the profit. I just can't do the 1250. If I can do it, definitely I say yes, easy.
So if we look at the other styles then, so on the two ski styles, with the Afro ski half zip jumper and the Afro ski roll neck jumper.
Yeah.
So their quote on that was $25.30 on the half zip and $19.40 on the roll neck.
1940 19.4個半，下面19.4，係上面好似25係咯。Sorry, the zipper style. What's the target again? 20, 25, you said?
So they quote on these two. So the three styles I costed with them were the slouchy, the rib styles, and then these ski styles. On the ski styles, they quoted on the half zip 25.35, and on the roll neck 19.40.
Yeah. 呢啲幾廿件嘅，幾好嘅。
真係好重。
點解做呢個唔會輸錢？唔會輸嘅，冇檢查，冇檢查咩？你話貼翻你個價咯。點解？你做一樣。
如果佢改唔到，
應該嗰度咪佢 honest。
我改過80啊，20歐俾佢。
你又話特種衫嚟嘅？
我改第二隻，但係呢個就24條咯。
平好多咩嚟？好薄喎呢個網。唔係啊，班都8嚟㗎。哦，睇過呢種。我驚佢用呢個木嘅人嚟做報個價，又平過我哋。冇得話。少少啦，都唔係識唔同咩。你可以俾佢睇書行咁，佢要再轉門啫嘛。但係仲變咗個烏添，咁啊仲劇 upgrade 咗件先。唔關事啊，呢度平啲，因為呢個唔係特別貴。仲有嗰種烏嚟。阿庫力烏80件。阿庫力烏。For this ski style, for those ski style, these two ski style, Is there any chance we can change the yarn?
Yes, of course. I think these are some discussions I think we're going to have. Because I know that both of them are quite weighty styles as well.
Yes.
And like on that zip one, I think you've got the rib collar and it's double layered and things like that. I mean, it's probably going to have to be some engineering on these.
I just forward you a style in the WhatsApp. Can you take a look? It's a style that we do last AW24. Yeah, it's the same yarn count, but the yarn is called acrylic wool 8020, which is premium composition. However, now this cotton acrylic, the spinning method is much more costly than that. So if you can look at an acrylic wool 8020, she's working on this price for you. I think we can much cheaper.
Is that one of these?
It's on the WhatsApp. Check on the WhatsApp.
Okay, yeah. My phone is downstairs.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, you can share here. Martin, that's the style I'm talking about, the white one. We shipped it to you. Can you see it?
Yeah, I remember that now. Yes.
Yeah, so they are same yarn count actually. The weight, everything will be the same, but this one is
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, the right one we shipped it now is acrylic wool 8020, and this one just acrylic cotton. But again, the treatment and the double dyeing, that's why it's much more cost. So I suggest to use the AW24 one to doing
What
this.
season was that, Carson? Was that 2023, wasn't it?
AW24.
AW24.
AW24. Okay, I'll have a look at that.
The style number is W61105558.
The size 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was called, and that was an Aztec ski or something like that. Yeah.
I remember this one.
Yeah, I remember
Is it called Bagdona's? Oh,
So what would that be, man?
Yeah. 你照講喂，邊個打邊個？
唔係你想加幾？你想報幾多啊？
一定要平過呢個㗎啦。
咁你報呢單嘢其實點講？呢個就係你啦。
平啲啦，咁就平1蚊。點樣？冇照平做用呢個價做。你冇理由同間少少。你照講，跟住呢個平啲咯。
Size 5/8. It ends in like what's the date? It's 5/8. Is it men's style, mate?
No, it's women's style.
No, it's women's style. I think they changed the style code. What was it called?
Sorry.
Let me
check. It's called Farah branded jumper.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
Okay.
There, I'll find it. Yeah.
That's
the top one. No, that's the that's the one. Yeah. Yeah, I think we changed the name to Pharaoh High Neck Jumper in production. We found it now.
Yeah, if change the yarn to 80/20 that we just said that we suggest is 22.45.
Wow, so a big difference.
Yeah.
Similar garment weight 咗。
Yeah, similar garment weight.
Yeah.
白色嗰件唔使講咩？唔係。哦。咁呢個咧？
Roll neck version, maybe would that be the same?
And the
Same
roll,
yarn,
yeah, and the roll neck, if change the yarn to 80, I call it 20 wool that we suggest is 1860.
Sorry, 18.6. Yeah.
18.6, yeah.
18.6. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the line is a bit crackly.
Yeah.
So that's 18.
呢個要做緊呢個。佢話呢個 OK 喎。
So you're saying it's 80 acrylic, 20 cotton? Is that correct?
No.
20 wool.
20 wool.
80 acrylic, 20 wool.
Yes.
Okay.
15 acrylic, 16
Oh. That's not bad. See this nice. Yeah. You do that now. One day. So PLM showing like 50 acrylic, nylon wool, all sorts in there. So I'm not sure if PLM's correct. Just trying to reference the right style so design will be able to see it. Yeah.
And then there is a handy, but that is drop. So we have got only one line in terms of
咁呢啲款咧會唔會
That's
轉咗個紗？噏噏到個紗會仲好啊？可唔可以轉？
all our drops. Normally this is there. But that one
Yeah.
is
What's the sound of that?
哦，即係呢個802你用過喺其他度㗎啦，
this the
即係你啱噏個802呢個紗可以用喺呢度，最多片啊你聽。
no. They said the front of the same. This will be
咩我知啊，既然你個紗咁正，
Yeah.
Left yarn.
我叻咗。
Yeah, mate, could you, we'll try and find that style. Could you send me the details? I think it's like, if you say it's on the WhatsApp, I'll find it on there. We can't seem to find it on PLM at the moment.
Okay.
I can find a Pharaoh high neck, but that's quoting 56 poly, 25 acrylic, cotton, wool, nylon. So I'm not sure if PLM
Let me
is
check
correct. Yeah.
So grabbing the document. Okay. So apart from the slouchy style, the other tender style already placed it. Only this one now.
No, we haven't finished anything yet at all, Carson. We've not. No, I was just trying to highlight that would probably be the biggest proportion of volume. The other style, which we'll come on to next, which we want to place early, is the brush. It's the V-neck jumper, style code 651A. Maisie sent me a revised price this morning of $14.20, but as you can see, we want to sell this at like 45 quid. So the target's like 10, 11.
Okay.
Yeah, Martin, I just forward you the tab report for this style.
Okay, brilliant. Yeah. Excellent, thank you. It's just so we can reference to the designer to pull out the old yarn swatch, that's all. That's all. I just want to make sure because, as I say, PLM showing a slightly different fibre composition, so I just want to make sure designer referencing the correct yarn quality. And hopefully, if it's autumn 24, we should still have a sample.
呢款嘢咧，佢話你報咗呢個價錢，佢諗住賣咁多錢，淨係俾呢個錢。
呢個
651A。
哦，呢個。
係咯。佢話呢款應該都係大茶飯。
呢個啊。係咯。
呢款大茶飯。
大茶飯都仲賣呢個價錢啊。呢個我哋平時講開嘅都係14蚊。
都係嘅。仲有咩講？冇得講喎。仲冇啲內容？呢個仲咩講啊？呢個。
係啊，呢個款其實我哋之前做。
同我講啦。
呢個款係咁，呢個款你話要 cushion half zip 係咪講緊？660，如果係講話嘅，即係計埋俾佢。呢個都係同一個模嚟。
And the other style I have Intarsia half zip jumper, the 6608, is actually like sharing the same yarn with the ski half zip and the roll neck style. Should I change the yarn as well in 8020 for you?
Yeah, on the Fair, is that the Fair? Sorry, did you say?
Intarsia.
Just trying to find that.
Intarsia half zip jumpers.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if we quote that in that same yarn, yes.
Yeah. Catch up on it. 乜多嘢？仲要幾錢？仲有個咧23個幾？
唔係
呢個要24。
18個幾
？18個幾
？18個6
呢個貴啲。
呢個30個幾？
會唔會輕翻咧？做咗個
唔會，都係一樣，加個8針，唔會爭太勁。因為佢呢個仲有係咯，呢個
有啦，已經有嘅。
呢個咪呢個。
會唔會到24個半咧？24個半咧
？24個7啦。
好。
咁你想
24.7 on the Intarsia half zip jumper.
Makes a huge difference, doesn't it?
$12都買到啦。
15.2啊。
我知，我覺得佢12個半。佢冇12個，佢中意12個半落單。冇㗎，而家我哋唔做嘅話，人哋攞咗做啫嘛。好，我想講咧，同佢講就話嗱，而家我淨係報你三個走貨，你多咗個價錢。即係3轉走貨，咁你有個位去個價錢咯。佢都譬如話啊，其他廠咪嚟講㗎咋。咁變相就同我哋，咁變相係冇邊個一樣。你再咁樣。
because the neck jumpers there, that is not recommended. The thing on recommended.
翻單嚟㗎。
你為唔到，因為你冇可能突然間講3蚊，但係你話俾我聽，我限你3次就講，但係基本上你先應該講你係計人哋10次就開啦。
The interesting thing, we've got comment there that
即係你話你
some simple situation, see what
因為呢
those
個
come
真
to
係
that.
咁我先覺得咁我每個人1點到14，咁我都要買到嘛。
In targeting a competition.
Housing.
咁你不如我買咗呢件嘢，咁你最最重要啲錢。
12個半咯，我估得係
所以就
有冇得轉？有冇得轉啊？
冇得轉，你轉緊去做咩？普通角頭，你冇用普通角頭。
咁我要唔要冇啊？
你冇就算3年
咁唔做 recycle， 而家 recycle 㗎？
唔係 recycle。
同開呢個價同 recycle 證書喎，可唔可以搞？而家呢個係邊個？sorry。可唔可以落堂？因為我行啲 recycle。
They've got this, which is access to yours. Then I'm not got anything like that. There's no more brand.
將落台嘅啦。
我嘅意思係，如果係話咁唔好我就係要 recycle。咁到時你樓上用唔到嘅價錢。
哦，你識樓上都落唔到呢個價錢。
Okay.
你試下問下呢件會唔會喺住翻會唔會我就拍住嚟重新聽。因為價錢花呢個真係比較多。我頭先傾完。
不過我可以答佢做。呢個係咩啊？做呢個係咩啊
？Donegal jumper。
Martin, is the Donegal jumper included in the pre-buy?
Say again, Carson, sorry, in the pre-buy?
I said the Donegal jumper, is it included in the pre-buy as well?
No, the styles currently in pre-buy are the brushed OS V-neck jumper.
Brush OS.
The two colourways of that Snow White twist and Rich Navy twist. That's the next one to discuss, and then the others are the slouchy crew neck jumpers. They're the two styles that are in the pre-buy. So the brushed OS V-neck jumper, that's the next one, 651A.
即係呢個唔係。651A。咁呢個同呢個喐咗同呢個差唔多。
係啊，基本上一樣嘅就係。其實我搞錯咗咁，但係佢呢件都10呢件
點解咧？12個幾？10蚊。係咯。呢件仲平喎。
買佢嘅差幾多嘅？
唔係，佢冇講個零倍幾錢。呢3個差唔多。
係啊，買俾呢個呢兩個單邊，呢個係所以呢個我覺得跟錯就係講錯啲。
But if that style is not there in green, then this guy shouldn't be doing base testing in person.
呢啲咁等呢啲普通款。
你呢個嗰個款就偷懶咗其他乜嘢？
唔同數量就係話你唔同數量啊嘛，呢個係都唔同動物。3張單咁大，唔同呢個可唔可以平啲啊？
可能第三期即係我都有3張期可能2萬3
嗰度我2萬件，一個都6萬件。1萬3萬。
8000幾。
你意思兩個係新出世，呢個上面唔係我哋做。
新出世。因為我做工。
OK 咯，係咯，都係試水溫㗎。
你當最賺，當最做。如果你話咁樣嘅話，就算13蚊你都唔平錯。大家
你計個最盡佢咯，3個一齊，叫金港式3個一齊，其中一個就唔接㗎咁樣咯。一齊講咯。我呢個你上面一齊呢個佢啲10俾你嘅咯。
呢個貴。
應該呢個0蚊，冇太幾貴。呢個有新嘅。
係啊，類似我
做嗰啲3個先。可唔可以差人計啊？3個。
呢個咁做都好。
全部3個款。
係，用啲設落冇。
呢兩個係3次。
呢個都唔係。哦，呢個係。
呢個唔係3次。
唔係。
呢個 brush。
唔係，呢個係 brush。
咁同一個喎，呢個可以 brush，嗰兩個唔使 brush。唔係啊，但係唔使 brush 一樣。
Why does he care enough? Because we are not doing anything with them.
同埋我限佢幾多個？限佢幾多次？3次走過，4次走過。
每一個俾你1次走過。如果你5個我俾你5次。
我哋唔理你嗰度單個3次走過咁，額外講，多咗我再加上，起碼講翻6次。
你可以嘅，但係你就算點都係就俾個 PC 咯。
明，起碼都叫。
但係你起碼慳翻啲錢咯，即係但係你唔可以一次過13，佢未必肯其實。
覺得佢想俾我哋做。
And $61.2 goes
落咗。
to $19.
因為都係傾。
唔係咯。
你去13最勁，嗰啲13你要試下存翻錢，跟住2個指咗。
啲物得3嘢啫，你聽住先。
係啊。
12個。
但係如果你揀白，
我哋小四頭先係
呢個係咩啊？仲要買呢邊，你買呢邊大嗰條街。
係啊。
Just one small press one system.
咁不如就咁樣睇呢個你點呢個你點到呢個十幾啊？
你睇呢一個係個標準。呢個係個 slash。
我知，但係其實呢個泰國真係一樣30冇嘢啦。我哋話齋你點叫一樣嘅啫，都一樣嘅啫。一係咁講。佢覺得呢個都係會，其實點講咧？我覺得呢樣應該就太難嘅。不過如果我買3隻，呢個 value 多啲啦，多啲嘢睇。 裝個半啦，我就話我扣翻啲船費出嚟先咯，咁就3次走貨，係嘛？冇錯嘅。Martin, I think this the slouchy crew mock and the style that you mentioned, the brushed OSV neck jumper, all these three styles are same yarn actually. What I can see just different colors. No matter you group it together or split it to a two style only for tender. So what I'm getting at is, can you group these three styles together at once? Because for me, it's a one buy actually. If I go to the yarn mill, it's because they are the same yarn. That's number one. Number two is, as I mentioned to you, what's different here I can see is the transportation cost. So what I'm thinking is, can we agree, let's say, agree this freestyle are giving you one prices. However, on the shipping cost, let's say, and no matter you have 6 byte or 7 byte or 8 byte, I can just group it to like 3 times shipment together. Is that okay? Otherwise,
we need to propose that. We just need to propose that. Now, the good thing here on the yarn is obviously we should have the season forecast in the next 7 to 10 days anyway.
Right.
So we can revisit that based on when we get that number. As you say, we're using one yarn here. The only thing will be this brush style. Obviously, we want to buy that early, so we might just have to pre-book some yarn anyway, and then use it in production for the rest of the staff, if that helps.
Yeah, even though the other style you are placed in later phase, I can reserve and book the raw material. That's already a saving there for you. That's what I'm saying.
So where do you think we could get to on that brushed OS style? Because I know it's oversized, but what realistically do you think we can get to? Because obviously, I mean, we're currently nearly $4 out on against the target.
Yeah. So if if this two slouchy and the OS all together placing together, even though it's a later phase, you agreed to be with me. The best I can do is 13.5. 13.5.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah. I know the others quoting you 12.60 for the other style. I definitely think they are doing something wrong. The reader style is much heavier. I don't know how can they manage 2 pounds different. Even the knitting time is already half an hour's different already per piece.
Yes, it's a bit on the mock back,
Yeah. So again, what I'm saying is this freestyle, you agree to place to pack it together. Although the older style you might prebuy, the other two styles have not. Still, if you agree that I can reserve the yarn. I'm not holding you on the quantity, but I know that you are going to place. That's number one. And the shipment is going to be free shipment, 3 times shipment instead of like 5 or 7 times.
Yeah, we'd have to we have to do that at point of order. I'm struggling because I say at the moment we're still under margin on all of this by a long way. So I'm wondering what else we can do because as you say there, the yarn is a basic product. Only the slouchy crew neck jumper, that's 0.3 under our minimum. The mock neck is like 5 margin points below, and the OS brush is 2. So we are still quite a way off of being able to even confirm those at that prices.
Sorry.
Is there anything else you can suggest in there?
呢個不變，咁我就俾我呢個。
冇意思點樣？ 揀得好少。
未夾咁滯。
你似好過冇啊嘛，你似好過冇啊嘛。
即係我哋講呢個㗎嘛。
嗰啲唔見你啫，我減咗13，
係咯。
13.12個升價。
唔係，你同佢講呢個咧，你一係就我當你真係接受唔到咁計，但係呢一個我同佢講呢個最平，如果唔係你真係啱手全部同佢講多啲錢，佢啱晒全部。
唔使，全部有啲有啲多少㗎嘛，一個齊嗰啲，一個個減啊，嗰啲衫，要過3全部，仲高你啦，我唔想你唔當你仲可以揾你個時間去求到錢，如果呢邊大數人。13隻，13.25。3隻嚟㗎。我點驗嚟㗎？13。3000？唔係。係咯，13點。13.25。係啊。Best I can do 13.25. 1325.
These OS, yeah.
All three style. Slouchy, yeah. All the slouchy and there's OS. I can't go further. Sorry.
And that's on the slouchy crew as well, yeah.
Yep. Slouchy crew, mock, and the OS V-neck.
I see. So you said one price for everything, yeah.
Yeah, crew neck, mock neck, and the OS V-neck jumper. Brushed it. 咁你只可以喺生意基礎上面講嘅啫。
唔係呢個唔同
冇咩？冇。
So I think so we've running a bit out of time here, but I think some quick actions here then. Carson is on those après-ski and the Intarsia ones, May. If you can just do me one sample, it doesn't matter what colour or which style. If we could you just arrange one sample in the 80/20 acrylic wool yarn?
Okay.
Just, again, not everything. Just pick one style and do it in that yarn, so we can show something to design.
Sure.
And then on the Donegal style, as you say, if you can work on those in the background, Carson, I think we might have to adjust the weight on those or something just to get that price down, because we're a little bit away off on that. And then the only other on the slouchy package, you've got a cardigan bit added in. I don't know if you've had a close look at that at the moment, because at the moment you've quoted like 23 on that. So again, the cardigan, I'm not sure what we're going to do on that, because that is so far out.
What's your target? You put 0 there.
It should probably be realistically the best we could do on that would be 14.
14 for the V-neck.
For the cardigan.
Yeah, we have boyfriend cardigan and V-neck cardigan. So
which one you talking
about? Mentioned.
Yeah. So they would be sort of 14. So if you match the price of the others, then yeah, sort of it's not even that, 14, you know. If you can have a look at those, and then the last one, Maze, we'd actually got one style, I think it was a late add-in with no price yet, which was the merchant rib roll neck in oatmeal beige style code ending in 711A. We're missing a price on that one. I think it's a late add-in.
My merchant texture roll net.
You mean the merchant texture crew neck? You missing price or roll neck?
No, it's roll neck. There was the style code is M6110711. It's a merchant rib roll neck in oatmeal beige. Yeah. I think it's a late adding range. It'll be a roll neck version of the merchant, I would have thought.
The merchant texture roll neck I have is 701A. I don't have 711.
Yes, I've got that one, which you quoted 1790. But there's a rib roll neck as well, 711A, an oatmeal beige. That's now in PLM. So,
but the style you mentioned, is not in your list.
No, I think it's now in our pricing sheet. So I think it's been added in later.
Okay.
But if you is it in PLM? Yeah, it's in PLM, mate. If you have a look in there, if you haven't got the details, let me know.
Okay.
We can change design upon the pack. But it looks like it's been added in as a late style. And I think as the other thing, Carson, is obviously we're going to get the forecast in probably about a week or so. And I think as soon as I've got that, we can arrange another quick call and go through it now with some specific numbers, because I think that's going to help you on the other styles as well, of course.
Yeah. So what is the day you make the decision for all the tender style?
It'll be the end of October.
Beginning of October, this now.
So again, saying.
I said you said the tender style is going to finalize like this week or what?
No, probably end of October. Our prices all have to be finished by the end of October.
Oh, end of October.
So we've got this week, but in realistic terms, until we get those forecasts, obviously we're not going to finish them. So we've been told by the planning team we should get the forecast in 7 to 10 days.
Got it.
May I just send you design back for that note you can read next.
Okay. Thank you.
And a $14 target on the cardigan style. I just want to make sure, is it for the slouchy V-neck cardigan or the boyfriend cardigan? I missed it. Sorry.
Yeah, I think we've got two, haven't we? We've got a boyfriend cardigan and a V-neck cardigan.
So the $14 target is for which one?
It's just because we're selling them at the same price cost, and so for us, the target would be the same because the retail price is the same.
Mm. Okay.應該個 V-neck cardigan 要全部嘅。
呢個其實同冇價差唔多。
嗰啲唔係廿磅咩？嗰啲咪廿磅。
咩啊？
件衫廿磅。我呢件先。
呢件。
咁呢件咧？呢件差唔多揼嘅。點解咁重咧？V-neck cardigan 之後。冇搞錯。
3針嚟嘅，嗰件7針嚟嘅，有啲7針嚟嘅，呢件3針。
住嘅。
嗰啲唔係3針。應該未行過。
The slouch V-neck cardigan now is on the 3 gauge, and the other slouch style is on the 7 gauge. Can we do all the 7 gauge? Because if you're not changing it, I don't think 14 can be achieved. Now that I'm doing 13 on the 7 gauge style, and the 3 gauge style on the slouchy V-neck cardigan is 16 pounds on the common weight, versus the other one is only 6 or 7.
Okay. So if we did 7 gauge on the slouchy boyfriend, what does that price come in at?
Slouchy boyfriend, slouchy boyfriend 係做咩？
我呢個香港咯，香港
$23.15. It's a long cardigan. 18 pounds per dozen.
你即係等啲呢啲嘅差唔多兩倍多啲咯。
Yeah.
你呢件白幾啊嘛？638咯，我3個長。咁呢個嘢
Yeah. 13. The boyfriend cardigan on 3 gauge as well.
Is it? Right, okay.
Boyfriend cardigan is more heavy as well, 18 pounds per dozen, with pocket.
And the slouchy V-neck,
It's a
that's on 7, isn't it?
No,
Mm.
South
Is that-
V-neck cardigan is also 3 gauge.
Oh, it's all they're both 3, okay.
So
So I think if you can just let me know the best you can do on those 2, and then the option is to do a different gauge, different way.
我覺得啲物上啲冇十，即係大堂太大。因為你覺得佢13冇
你不如用嗰個沙報一報俾佢睇下得唔得？
差唔多價錢嘅啫，
我諗會輕好多嘅，
差唔多。
硬坑你都唔同，應該掟13磅唔知喎。我諗呢件衫做嗰個紗應該同差唔多啫。你邊衫變咗卡地咪7磅8磅，點錯10幾磅？
呢件應該有9磅。
點解咧？
如果卡地近有9磅，
卡地近重啲啊？你覺得？
都係重啲啦。
冇嗰你個 V 位咁多，
重啲。
仲貴啊！
你講你而家要講。
聽日答佢咯，又係喎。
睇先先。
So these 2 cardigan style, can I get back to you tomorrow? I got to
Of course.
we check the weight on the 7 gauge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll send some notes from today anyway, and then we can catch up next week when we've got the volume.
Yeah.
We can work through the other styles that we've not covered today.
Yeah.
And then just look at alternative weights and yarns on those as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Perfect. So
Okay.
for the other tender style, should I quote you Cambodia price or no?
Yes, if you send the sheet back to Isha with an extra column and just put Cambodia cost,
Okay.
and then we can put both of them in for consideration. But yeah, from the factory point of view, I'll ask him, because I think he's back for his holiday this week. I'll ask him to follow up with you on anything that he's outstanding or any questions to do with audits and bits like that. But I'll get him to follow that up when he's back, so then he's still in Australia, isn't he?
Okay. Great. All right. Perfect.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks, Dalton.
Okay. Speak soon. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Thanks, mate. Take care. See you soon.
Take care. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
我覺得太低啦。